So today we're going to learn how to use Interface Builder to generate MDSL code. I mean, Interface Builder is a remarkable piece of software. It was designed nearly 25 years ago in Paris by a French gentleman called Jean-Marie Hulot, and it's incredible that this piece of software is still relevant and competes, and most of the time does a much better job than current GUI builders. When I discovered this piece of software in 1990, I fell in love with it. I built a lot of software with it, and today, I feel it's a little bit outdated because it was built on the premises of MVC. It didn't know anything about web services. I didn't know anything about converged applications, and Apple's done a pretty good job at still making it relevant. But I feel that there's a lot of value you can get using Interface Builder in combination with MDSL, because MDSL understands converged application, connected applications. It understands web services, and it's going to allow you to much more easily create application than Interface Builder has allowed you to do. The other thing is that Interface Builder is built on the concept of an inspector, which again 25 years ago objects had just a few properties. Nowadays they have literally a few dozen, if not hundreds, and thinking that you're going to have all the options in some kind of sidebar, and it's going to be easy for the developer to figure out what to put, where to put it, is I think a little bit too much. I think it's a lot better to have the ability to write code to define all those options, and that's what MDSL allows you to do. So let's get started. This is a sample file that is available on the website on the markup page. We'll go there to basically generate MDSL from this file, so we'll be there in a minute. Interface Builder is very easy to use when it comes to creating a file for MDSL. Unlike everything that Apple recommends, I recommend to put all your wireframes into a single file. There's no need to create multiple files. So basically what you do in the object list here, you look for view, and you pick a view and you drag and drop it here, and that's a second wireframe. I'm going to slide it down because it's a little bit easier to add more views so you can see, and basically you define 5, 10, 20 views, and they're all going to be in the same file, and all you do then is basically drag and drop your controls. You can position them. The code generator supports labels, buttons. You can enter title. It supports text fields. Oh, by the way, you can of course specify the image for the normal state. So I can put say a scan button and whatnot. So in this case, I don't have it in the path of the file. Let's see. And but it will generate the corresponding values. So here I can put the slider, I can put a switch, and then, so what I recommend is actually not to try to use table or I support views, image views, and again you can put the corresponding image name right up here. And I recommend not to try using complex control like a web view or map view or table or scroll view for that matter. All of this is very easy to define in MDSL, and it would be a waste of time trying to do that in Interface Builder. For the dead picker and the picker, we use an action sheet. So the best way to create a space for the dead picker is basically to take a button and you position it in a certain way. You choose a full line button because it's going to generate a number of controls, and you say select date. And that's pretty much it. So we are going to select a few more controls here. I'm just going to put another label, another text. And as you can see, it's very easy to position and resize, and that's really what you should use Interface Builder for. So once you're done, you save your file. So we're going to save it on the desktop. And now we close this window and we go to the website, and I'm going to log in. And we're going to go to the mockup page. So in this page, you can basically select the Balsamiq file, which is very nice mockup tool, or you can select an Interface Builder file. And we provide some samples, so you can get started with some sample file, and there's the Interface Builder sample file here. So I'm going to select the file that we just created. I'm going to go on the desktop. I'm going to select the file, and I'm going to say generate MDSL file. And basically that's it. It's done. I just click here, and I can see the MDSL that was generated. It's all there. So some of you may ask, so why is it that the views are named very generically? Well, Interface Builder doesn't give you an opportunity to necessarily name the view. So I could use the file name, but all the views are in the same file, so that's not possible. So basically, I chose to create an increment, create a counter and increment the counter for each view and each control. And you're more than welcome to use user-friendly name as you move this file into your Eclipse editor and start adding what services and whatnot that will be able to do that. So we're going to stop here. We've other videos that explain you how you can compile this code, and at the press of a button, literally in about a couple minutes, you could have a full iPhone application running. The beauty of this tool and this approach is actually now you can use Interface Builder for generating GUIs for other phones than the iPhone. And that's pretty unique. As of today, we don't know anyone else who does that, at least to the best of our knowledge. And imagine, using Interface Builder for creating Android views and activities. And that's going to be available shortly, probably around mid-June. And we're very, very excited about that feature. We expect to that a lot of people will be interested in using that type of code generation. That's it. Thank you.